Stress. Everybody has stress of some sort. Stress can be good and stress can be not so good. Stress can be healthy and stress can be unhealthy. Stress, such as having a new baby. I mean, every baby's new, right? But anyway, having a baby, that's stressful. Getting married, that's stressful. But these are good stressful moments, right? Getting a new house, that's stressful. Selling your house, that's stressful, but it's good. Getting fired, yee, yeah, that's really stressful. Um, or anything like that is very stressful. So the question is, how can you find peace in a stressful moment? Or when you're really having some stress at work even, or at home? How can you find some solace or peace of mind? So I'm going to share with you a couple of techniques. One is breathing. Breathing is huge. So when we stress or have any negative emotions of any sort, our brain automatically goes to the reptilian brain, which is near the base of the brain. That's what the psychologists call it, is the reptilian brain. And then the reptilian brain is where it's fight or flight. I'm sure you've all heard of that. So when we're under stress or any negative emotion, anger, sorrow, so on and so forth, we're in reptilian brain. Now, reptilian brain is good if we're looking to survive, such as if a tiger is running after you, you need reptilian brain that helps you to run or fight. However, every day having that happen isn't healthy for the body. And when we're in fight or flight, there's certain things that metabolically happens, physiologically happens. So one of the things that happens is the heart races. And what also happens is the blood that's normally pumping to all the extremities and all the organs, all of a sudden, because it's preparing to run or fight, is reserving the blood and bringing the blood into the major organs and protecting the organs so that that can run or fight. And just like the breathing also, your breathing is shallow and fast, again, preparing to run. Well, the brain is doing this while trying to survive. When we're calm and feeling peace and positive emotions such as happiness, peace, joy, love, all positive emotions, our brain is at the frontal lobe. And that's where we solve problems. We find answers, and it's our logic brain. That's where we want to be for the most of our life, so that if we do have problems, we can logically solve the problems. But in the reptilian brain, we can't do that because we're only surviving. We're only fighting or flighting. So how do we go from here to here? I'm going to show you a brain hack. What that brain hack is just breathing, but breathing slowly and deeply. So in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now, as you do that, remember, during an anxious time, a stressful time, whatever time, the negative emotion time, remember I said your breath is shallow, right? And it's fast, it's shallow. If you notice, when we're taking those deep, long breaths, it's not shallow. It's nice and deep and long. And when we do that, we're telling the brain, guess what? You're not in fight or flight, but you're in the frontal lobe. So that's your brain hack. The other thing that you can do if you're feeling fight or flight, stressed, anxious, anger, any of those negative emotions, you can also do something else. And we can call it disassociating ourselves from the environment or even person or even another person's voice. And how we do that is it's called, because some people call it daydreaming, and but I call it disassociating. So you're here, but your mind is disassociated, not connected to the other person that may be causing stress, that may be triggering that stress in you. Okay. And how you do that is you go to your happy place. Everybody has a happy place. Some people it's the ocean. Some people it's just the beach or the lake or the forest or camping or a spiritual place, a church, a chapel, a temple, a sacred grove. Different people have different places. Maybe even in your favorite chair is your happy place, or just being with your family, or being around a campfire. It depends on what your happy place is. But to be able to disassociate or come away from that stressful moment or from that negative emotion that you're having, to be able to find respite from it and to go from reptilian brain to logical brain is by disassociating or daydreaming. So, how you do this, and I do this with my clients quite often to be able to help them to understand that they have this tool in their little pocket, so to speak, to be able to use it at any time or any place, just like the deep breathing. So, what I would have you do is take deep breaths to begin with. And you can do this anywhere or any place. And as you take those deep breaths, think about that happy place that you love so much. So I'm going to use the example of the lake. So as you go to your happy place, the lake, I'm going to have you imagine and think of what the lake feels like. And while you're at the lake, taking those nice deep breaths and focusing on those breaths and how they make your body feel, and what that breath sounds like, I want you to be at the lake and hearing the water as it comes to the shore, lapping onto the shore, and hearing the seagulls above and seeing them fly above. And the sky is a beautiful blue as you look at the water. And as you're looking out at the water, maybe sitting in the sand, feeling the sand and how it makes your body feel so comfortable, and the sun, how it's nice and warm on your skin as your feet feel the water lapping on them. Now, do you see what I mean? You've just daydreamed, you've just imagined a different place than right here, right now. Sometimes we need to do that to get away, to literally, mentally get away from where we are. And it's okay to do that occasionally. Now, you don't want to do it every day, all day, because you won't be living your life that you need to live. But those times when you feel stressed, anxious, or negative emotion that you don't want, or you're in an environment where you're being triggered by anger or any other negative emotion that you don't want, you can disassociate it or disassociate yourself from it or daydream or just go to your happy place and take nice deep breaths when you do it. I hope that I helped you today, and I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.